Covaxin, the coronavirus vaccine developed by the government's medical research agency ICMR and Bharat Biotech, was found to have 77.8% efficacy rate against symptomatic COVID-19 in a long-awaited analysis published in The Lancet. The study also found to be 65.2% effective against the more dangerous Delta variant of coronavirus in its preliminary analysis, but said further investigations are necessary to confirm it. Covaxin, which uses traditional inactivated virus technology, induces a robust antibody response 2 weeks after 2 doses are given, The Lancet said in a statement. No severe vaccine-related deaths or adverse events were recorded during a randomized trial involving 24,419 participants aged 18 to 97 years between November 2020 and May 2021 in India, the medical journal said. The interim study, which was funded by Bharat Biotech and Indian Council of Medical Research and partly authored by officials at both the sites, is in line with the company's earlier efficacy and safety announcements and may help end the controversy surrounding the shot's early authorization in January in India and concerns in some countries. The BJP apparently found a surprise ally in their criticism of Congress leader Salman Khurshid's new book on Ayodhya on Thursday. An assessment of Mr. Khurshid's views came from Mr. Khurshid's party colleague Ghulam Nabi Azad, who termed a controversial portion factually wrong. We may not agree with Hindutva as a political ideology, but comparing it with ISIS and jihadist Islam is factually wrong and exaggeration, Azad commented on the hotly debated passage from Khurshid's Sunrise Over Ayodhya, Nationhood in Our Times. The BJP accused him of equating the religion with radical Islamic groups, hurting religious sentiments and deserving of legal action, and demanded that he be sacked from the Congress party. They even targeted Congress chief Sonia Gandhi, suggesting that she explain the statement if she respects Hindus. In the Congress, Azad was the first to comment on the issue. Even within the party, their allegiance have placed them in opposing camps. A day after Suheldev Bharatiya Samaj Party chief O.P. Rajbhar's statement that had Muhammad Ali Jinnah been made the first Prime Minister of India, there would not have been partition, AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi on Thursday said that Congress and leaders of that time were responsible for the partition. Addressing a public rally, Owaisi said, I challenge people of Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, Bharatiya Janata Party and Samajwadi Party who do not read history. Partition did not happen due to Muslims but due to Jinnah. At that time, only those Muslims could vote who were influential like Nawabs or degree holders. Congress and leaders of that time were responsible for partition. Notably, Samajwadi Party and Suheldev Bharatiya Samaj Party (SBSP) entered into an alliance ahead of the 2022 Uttar Pradesh Assembly elections. Owaisi remarks came after Suheldev Bharatiya Samaj Party chief O.P. Rajbhar on Wednesday in Varanasi stated that had Muhammad Ali Jinnah been made the first Prime Minister of India, there would not have been partition of the country. Rajbhar blamed the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh for the historic event. BJP's Pilibhit MP Varun Gandhi hit out at Bollywood actress Kangana Ranaut for saying India's independence in 1947 was bheek, that is arms. He also accused Ranaut of insulting the sacrifice of freedom fighters. Should I call this madness or treason? Varun Gandhi said in a tweet on Thursday. On Thursday, Varun Gandhi also shared a clip on his Twitter handle wherein Kangana Ranaut can be heard describing India's independence in 1947 as a bheek. She said the country attained actual independence in 2014 when the Narendra Modi-led government came to power. Reacting to Ranaut's remarks, Varun Gandhi shared the viral video and said, sometimes an insult to Mahatma Gandhi's sacrifice and penance, sometimes respect to his killer, and now an insult to the sacrifices of lakhs of freedom fighters from Shahid Mangal Pandey to Rani Lakshmibai, Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose and more. Should I call this madness or treason? Pakistan's phenomenal run in the ICC T20 World Cup 2021 finally came to an end on Thursday as they went down by 5 wickets against a spirited Australian team in the second semi-final in Dubai. Matthew Wade and Marcus Stoinis played the knocks of their lives to help the Aussies gun down 177 in 19 overs to end Pakistan's 5-match winning run and hand the men in green their first defeat in a T20 in the United Arab Emirates after 16 games. Wade and Stoinis' unbroken 81-run partnership for the sixth wicket stunned Pakistan as Australia reached the final of the T20 World Cup for the second time after 2010. The T20 World Cup will see a maiden winner on Sunday when Australia take on first-time finalists New Zealand in Dubai.